Me and Paul will
wrestle.
We'll go yell
drive around.
We'll go.
Yo, Steve, bro. All right, so look. I definitely have like a line. Yeah. I think you've reached a line.
Okay.
And so like I am gonna ask you to like chill a little bit. Okay. Well, not even just for my sake. I can handle the jokes, right?
No, it's okay. You're
just careful, because I told you I hit my line, right?
They cut his mic.
That's and bro, I go from nice guy to like.
All right, so just a few days ago, the dollar store version of John Cena, aka Logan Paul.
He's the most least intimidating man ever, isn't it? Logan Paul. He can actually fuck most people up, I'm assuming, right? He probably would fuck most people up, but that was so not intimidating, right? I got a line. He's trying to. I got a line. Yeah. Do you want a line? That's what Stevewilldoit should have asked him. Do you want a line? I got a pretty heavy bag in my back pocket if you want. Oh yeah.
Had Stevewilldoit on his podcast to promote Steve's return to YouTube. And it was pretty clear from the very start that Logan Paul was just trying to make a fool out of Steve. Because even though Logan and Mike Majlak were well aware that Stevewilldoit had a drinking problem, they handed him an entire bottle of tequila.
No way! I didn't see this bit. No fucking way. Just give him a whole fucking hell. This is kind of exploitative, no? Is that meant to be a friend? Aren't they meant to, are they friends? I don't know if they are friends. But what the fuck is this?
Even 15 minutes into the show, which Steve, of course, quickly pounded into his system. Then once they realized that he was drunk, they then proceeded to try and rage bait him in order to get him to say and do wild things for views. And when he did just that, they acted shocked and disgusted at his behavior.
I'm just shocked no one's beat the shit out of him.
Because it's behind the fucking
dude, if we weren't on this podcast, I'd slap him up like the second time he said something. But like I'm being friendly because he's the guest. We invited him here, right? But like, man, wow.
Listen.
Yeah, I felt that thing in me be like,
No, I saw it.
So I
of course you saw it, innit? This might honestly, big up Mike Majlak, right? Big up Mike Majlak for being one of the world's greatest number twos, one of the greatest glazers of all time. He might go down in history as one of the greatest chancers. One of the greatest chances in the history of chances, in it. How he just happened to like stumble into Logan Paul's life and just become hooked. Literally, you know, he probably sucks off Logan more than his own wife. You know, that's how crazy it is, and it's very effective. Oh yeah, I noticed it, Logan. I could see like when your like obliques do this, when your like shoulder does that. I could tell, man. You were really good. You were like, man. If you don't shut your...
Ironically, this whole clip farm booby trap made Logan look like an even bigger scumbag than he already was. Like Logan...
And imagine you're interviewing Stevewilldoit. A lot of people don't even like Stevewilldoit, but you somehow make people like him because you're that unlikable. Logan's ability to like never be on the right side of history is quite impressive, isn't it? It's quite impressive, Logan's ability to never be on the right side of history. Even when he's technically right, he's always wrong.
Wants so desperately to come across as this tough Navy SEAL alpha male kind of guy, but at the end of the day, Logan's main occupations are theatrical wrestling and podcasting. So once he realized how bad this podcast made him look, Logan Paul tried to paint it as if Stevewilldoit was spiraling out of control the whole time, listing his heavy drinking as the sole reason why everything went south. They even titled the podcast Stevewilldoit Crashes Out on MrBeast and Logan Paul, just to make him look like the bad guy. In reality,
yo, doing this to your friend is kind of... I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, man. This content game's a dog-eat-dog world, isn't it, really? Especially in those LA circles and shit. Because doing this to somebody that you're friendly with, you're friends with, you associate with, you have friends in common with, it's kind of incredible, isn't it? Especially when you consider how long Stevewilldoit has been banned from YouTube. He's been banned from YouTube for years, isn't it? Not even demonetized. I think he's been outright banned from YouTube for years. He finally gets his YouTube back, and this is how you want to do him.
reality, though, it was Logan that was trying to set him up the whole time, as Logan Paul is the biggest clout goblin on the internet. And ever since that viral episode where Bobby Lee made George Janko rage quit in the middle of filming, they've been desperately trying to recreate that. I mean, just last week they had Tana Mongeau pretend to make fun of Logan's controversial Japan video, which Logan then really obviously pretended to cry about. So now that that little gimmick didn't work, to step it up, they invited Stevewilldoit on. Then they tried to make him mad, and failed miserably in the process.
I would love to watch my pilot.
I'll watch your pilot.
You
I'll
watch
watch your pilot. I like the concept.
Okay.
I do. It sounds entertaining.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
If you do like it, will you be a natural endorser of it as a friend?
No shot.
No shot. Okay.
Wait, that's not true. No, if we watch an episode and we want to talk about it,
I'm joking. I thought you'd have a more like a reactive. Like, I thought I would.
No. I'm saying, Logan, if you like the show,
yeah.
I mean, there were probably 10 separate times where Logan pressed Steve on how he makes his money, which was obviously intended to be disrespectful.
Hey, Steve. By the way, also, Logan doesn't get how you have so much money.
what do you mean how I'm making money? I'm literally a pioneer in the gambling space.
But I still don't understand how you make as much money as you do. Like, Steve, please, can you break it down for me?
So Logan Paul was...
It is interesting though seeing Stevewilldoit in these type of cameras. He does look a lot more alcoholic in the face, isn't it, when you see him in this light? Maybe, you know? He must look really rough in person. Because even in this camera, you can kind of tell, you know? He's got that fucking Bert Kreischer adult... He's got that Bert Kreischer, like, redness, puffiness going on. He must look probably a lot more, you know, intense in real life, you know? Big up Stevewilldoit, but Jesus Christ. How old is he anyway? Is he like under 30? How old is that guy? Age. He's 27. God almighty. He's 27 years old. Holy shit. He does not look 27 at all. At all. Zero. I would never guess he was 27. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Okay. Cool, man. Cool.
hardcore pocket watching Steve on purpose, which is a rude thing to do as is, but then to continuously press Steve on the matter just implies that Logan believes Steve is lying about how much money he has. And do keep in mind that this entire time...
You're a bit quieter. Logan makes all his guests feel like they're getting trolled by the cool kids club for their sick entertainment. Am I mistaken it? Wasn't there a time Impaulsive was actually quite decent with interviews and stuff? What happened to that direction? When did they suddenly go to the let's purposely troll our guest, purposely create fake moments for like engagement, bait? Like, when did that happen? I do remember there was a time where Impaulsive was a pretty decent interview type of podcasting. Maybe I'm mistaken it. I do remember the couple episodes. I don't know which ones I watched. I forgot which ones they were. Maybe it was one of those betting guys. It was not too bad. And then something happened.
Steve is getting increasingly more hammered.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just, yeah, how the fuck do you make money? Bro! Like, no one's actually explained it to me yet. I'm still just failing to understand. Like, I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle.
Is it being obtuse on purpose? Isn't it fairly obvious how he makes money? He gambles a lot. He's probably got a lot of fucking stocks in crypto and all that malarkey. People in that space probably give him money too, I'm assuming, to spend, or maybe patronage and shit. So I don't think it's that out of the blue what he spends his money on. It's pretty easy how he to conclude how he makes his money. Plus all those other streaming platforms he's on, he's probably got a pretty decent stake deal, I'm assuming, right? He's probably got a decent stake deal. I think he streams on Kick as well. Probably got a decent deal with them. I don't think it's that, logical conclusion.
We're the same line of work. Just give him, dude. Pioneer.
Big up Coiler. They were never good. It was just a viral clip gaslighting. Fair play. Maybe I'm mistaken it. Where they ganged up on George Doug. Yeah, fair play. Maybe. But I do remember. I feel like I remember a couple episodes of watching. I enjoyed it. But again, who's listening to me for enjoyment of clips recommendations?
I'm just so curious, bro. How do you make as much money as you do?
Dude. And,
Just like actually tell me, because you can't answer.
bro, because I'm a real ass.
No, it's not. No,
It is.
Steven.
No, it's not. No, because if it were gambling, you'd think that you'd actually end up at a loss overall.
Logan Paul is simply terrible on the mic, so everything that comes out of his mouth is so blocky
Powerful
and forced
bunch.
that he literally
Yo, big up.
Are the golden age of podcasting, Rogan has just discovered ketogenic diet, Bappa and Callan are amongst the rat pack in LA. Logan Paul has begun berating his Christian friend, and Tony Hinchcliffe has never touched a stadium.
Ay. Big up Tony. Have you guys seen that clip, that screenshot of Tony Hinchcliffe, where they say he confirms that he's gay? It's not real, but it's a screenshot somebody has. It's like, I was like, come on, bro, you people, how can Tony Hinchcliffe be gay? He used to like, what's that fucking name? Yana Yan J chick, right? Remember? He used to be infatuated with Yana Yan J chick. How can he be gay? It's impossible. Yeah, big up Tadaji's, appreciate you.
needs to write down his lines on his hands for his WWE matches in order to sound somewhat like an entertainer. So funnily enough, by getting Steve plastered, he actually brought Steve down to his level, and they actually ended up having a fair verbal fight after this. Like, as soon as Steve caught on to the disrespect Logan was giving him, he started dishing it right back, which worked immediately. Because as tough as Logan thinks he is, his skin is as thin as paper, especially when people go after his businesses. I mean, this is the same guy that filed a defamation lawsuit against CoffeeZilla simply because CoffeeZilla exposed the fact that Logan scammed his entire audience with CryptoZoo. So when Stevewilldoit started calling out MrBeast for being fake off camera, Logan got extremely defensive about it, as MrBeast is Logan Paul's lunchly golden goose.
I'm sorry to say, your friend Jimmy is kind of a fake guy.
Why do you say that? We know Jimmy very well.
Because he doesn't care about people off camera. I'm going to say it right now.
I love shit like this. This is good. This is what podcast is made for, mate. This is what podcast is made for. You like somebody that I don't rate, I'm gonna call them out publicly on this particular pod, and you're gonna squirm. It's gonna make for uncomfortable viewing, but it's gonna be fun for the viewers. It's gonna make for uncomfortable podcasting, but fun for the viewers.
He does. Have you met him?
No, have I met him? Mm-hmm. I've talked to him on YouTube, and while I was making my videos, and the second my shit got deleted, it just goes. It's not a real person.
Maybe he just doesn't care about you.
That's true.
If he doesn't care about me, then he doesn't care about other people. My entire channel was helping people. Don't fucking be in a conversation with me about helping my YouTube videos, and the second I get banned, you go ghost. Okay? That means you're just not a real person.
But what if his business was dependent?
Seriously. I mean, you can't. It's like, dude, me and you were in a group chat. We're talking about just your strategy for Lunchly every week, and then you just get deleted. And it's like, you message me, and I'm just like, let's never talk to you again.
So essentially, before Stevewilldoit got kicked off of YouTube, he was starting to make videos where he'd hand out money to people in need, sort of like MrBeast. And they were doing so well that MrBeast started giving Steve tips and pointers with his videos to make them pop even more. But according to Steve, as soon as YouTube terminated his channel, MrBeast ghosted Steve and never spoke with him again. Which, whether you think is a fake move or not, it's pretty on brand for MrBeast. Like, he is a massive corporation that really only helps people for the benefit of his own business. And even though he does massively help people in need,
he's going to become president of your country one day. You guys do know that, right? You guys do know that MrBeast is going to become president of your country one day. You guys are prepared for that future, right? You're fully aware that this guy will become president one day. I hope you're ready.
fact of the matter is that he documents and posts everything he does, which isn't a bad thing to do from a business standpoint, but that doesn't make MrBeast a genuine person at all. So Steve's pretty much right in his argument here. MrBeast is a soulless robot.
Just no answer.
Wait a second. So he was helping you.
He was.
And then you're upset that he stopped helping you because your channel got deleted because of stuff you did? Sounds like you got to take some accountability, Steve. That's all I'm saying. You can't be mad at Jimmy.
No, he just wanted Jimmy to acknowledge
is a brainless dude.
No, not well. Hold on,
bro.
He is
what
a
do you
brain,
mean?
A walking
Get
brain.
mad, dude. My channel got deleted for nothing.
I like how Logan doesn't understand the concept of being there with somebody during their highs and during their lows. Logan's like, hey, you're bad for business, bro. He dropped you. What can you say? I would have done the same thing. Logan doesn't understand the concept of like loyalty, holding somebody down, being a friend. It's like, you're bad for business. He dropped you like a hot potato. I would have done the same thing.
I just think if he actually cared about people, he would just help
No,
my
but you-
channel.
You're generalizing just because he didn't help you get your channel back after you pissed off
I'm not
YouTube.
generalizing.
You're just saying he doesn't like people. The guy's giving away tens of millions of dollars to random people.
Have you seen
no
his
one...
face while he does that? He does not. He does not
No,
look
that's
like
such
he.
Big up Stevewilldoit. That's a good one. Have you seen his face while he's doing it? It's fucking brilliant. I love it.
Your headline. Stop, bro. What are you
That's-
on? You
that's-
can't look bro, you look crazy when you give
Bro,
away
I'm
money
telling you.
sometimes too.
Bro, I'm
Steve, you
telling
look
you.
crazy right now.
All right, I'm telling you, Beast not authentic. Straight up.
And this whole thing's just so funny when you realize that the only reason Logan Paul is defending MrBeast so hard here is because he is business partners with MrBeast. Like, if they weren't business partners, Logan wouldn't bat an eye at this slander. Which just goes to show how slimy Logan Paul truly is. He just cares about his money. And Stevewilldoit points this out, which is one of the things that gets under Logan's skin.
You can, I mean, Joe, you can come in here and have an opinion.
I appreciate your opinion. I
No, you
got
don't.
it.
No, you don't.
Mr. Paul's not gonna. Not gonna agree. It's like
I try
my
not to
business
be-
partner Beast is a very good person. He's a very good individual. His channel, all he cares about is helping people. Not like
It's what I believe, because how many, we talk about this all the time. Like, if you do good, right, whether it's on
Yo, big up.
If this video gets 10 million likes, I will end world hunger. Now let's see how many Lamborghinis it takes to stop a train.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Am I dark-hearted if I say I want to see the video of how many Lamborghinis it takes to stop a bullet train, as opposed to curing world hunger, whether, as you said at the beginning, right? I'll end world hunger. Am I dark for saying that? I want to see the video where, you know, the train gets stopped by a fucking Lambo instead of curing world hunger. Don't care about world hunger, to be fair. It doesn't make for a good video, right? It doesn't have a good watch through rate. But put up a video where you try to see how many Lambos it takes to stop a train. I'm a watching, I'm a subscribing, I'm a liking. A big up with disease.
camera, off camera, or especially if it's on camera.
I disagree.
I hear you. It's just like, how, like, is there an amount of money? Like,
I'm wrong. Maybe
I'm
I'm wrong. Beast is. I think.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna.
I think I'm 10x the person Beast is.
Just as a whole statement like that.
100%.
Love it.
But he's just helping you out.
He wasn't helping me out, bro. It was one. But I'm just saying, just don't even get into my.
But I think you're a hater. I think you are.
Oh my god.
I think you are.
Now
dude.
you're really pissed him off.
I think you are.
Oh, dude, you're just like kind of like so attached to somebody that is
No,
attached
because
to your
hold
business.
on. Can I speak,
And that's
please?
it.
I've been sitting here. Can I please say
I
something?
know, but you shouldn't be attached to someone that's.
No, he's not. But
yes,
he's not.
it's
But
'cause
you're,
of his
but you're
business.
making a no. It's not. But you're
no,
making a
it's
blank.
not.
Steve, you're
No.
making. Steve, I love you.
Dude,
you're
if he
making
cares
a
about
blanket
people,
statement.
then he would.
But you're
no,
making
he
a
doesn't
blanket
care about
statement.
people. He doesn't care about people.
That's a blanket statement.
That's it.
Okay,
It's
so
it.
if you
And I
do,
stand by that.
so
That's
if you
it.
do one person dirty,
Beast does not
if-
care
okay,
about
fine,
people.
You can say
we can
you
move
said it.
on, and that's facts.
Okay.
I bet my life on it.
You got to give him another
Talk to
chance.
him, please, Steve. Leave it
'Cause
at that.
I'm-
I'm begging you.
I stand by my decision. I really like you.
I'm begging you.
No, him. He doesn't have anything to do with it. What does he have to do with it? Why are you bringing him into it?
'Cause I'm starting to not like him.
And you see, after this whole MrBeast battle, Stevewilldoit was clearly the drunk.
They're so fake, isn't it, everyone? It's like a weird industry to navigate. I get why people in LA in general just keep themselves to themselves, some people. It's such a weird fake industry, isn't it? Very, very fake. Very, very fake. Now Stevewilldoit's YouTube channel is back monetized. All of a sudden they want him around and shit, you know? When he was banned and demonetized, no one wanted him around. He was kind of the enfant terrible. He was out there on fucking Kick doing his own thing, hanging out with 6ix9ine and everybody else. But now the YouTube gods have blessed his channel with reactivation. Everyone wants to get him back around. They're laughing. They're giving him tequila. They're out like all this nonsense, trying to get clips, like clip farming him. Fakest people ever.
as he had been for the whole episode. And honestly, it was getting pretty sad. Like, the guy has a real problem. And Logan and Mike enabled that problem for that sweet, sweet YouTube ad revenue. Just some downright disgusting stuff. But honestly, not surprising for Mr. Japan himself. But as bad as Logan is, it's almost as if his co-host, Mike Majlak, was even worse this episode. Like, after laughing at Stevewilldoit and his clear battle with alcohol, he actually had the balls to ask Steve, "How are you doing?" As if he was checking in with Steve and his mental health. Literally right after laughing at Steve and calling him an idiot.
Steve is a representation of more Americans than you would imagine. Okay, there's a lot of degenerate, addicted, alcoholic people out there that are clinically, you know what? Steven, can you answer my question? How are you?
I'm good.
I'm being serious. Can you answer the question? Are you good?
We got the podcast mics in front of us, right? We got our headphones. We pressed record. There's probably a ton of lights shining in his face. I really want to know how you're doing. Are you okay? Bro, you never call me. You don't even wish me happy birthday. You never check in. You never respond to my DMs that you want to ask me on this very popular pod how I'm doing. Now you're suddenly, curious. Now you're suddenly concerned about my well-being. Fuck off, right? Fuck off.
I'm super good. Yeah, I'm super happy.
Across the board?
Across the board, dude. Just boom, 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 boom. Like, I'm very good.
Mike Majlak might just be the most pathetic human alive, and I could probably make an entire video about him too. Like, after all, he was the one who invited Steve on the podcast, and then once he saw that it upset His Royal Highness Logan, he wrote this sappy 2,000-word apology note, saying that they actually had to cut around 20 minutes out of the podcast because, according to Mike, what Steve was saying just couldn't be aired anywhere without serious repercussions, which is just a heaping load of baloney. Them cutting 20 minutes of this episode was purely to save their own reputations, especially Mike Majlak's. Like, he has a New York Times best-selling novel about how he overcame his battle with substances. You can also tell that this excuse from Mike is fake because he states that Steve walked off on his own, which is just not true. I mean, Mike literally says to the people behind the camera to get him out of here.
That's and bro, I go from nice guy to like,
Logan, I acknowledge it. I'm not.
All right, grab him. Let's go. It's done. Thank you for coming on, Steve.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Thank you, boys. Okay, I'll text you.
The YouTuber's coming out now. Look, the YouTuber's coming out. The YouTuber's coming out.
I can't,
There you go.
get it right every time on the guest. Well, also, I got a little carried away, dude. He got a little carried away. He just got a little carried away.
30 minutes.
He got a little carried away.
I can't believe he hasn't gotten hit.
So yeah, just some true
Don't people say the same thing about him? About Logan Paul and his brother? Like, you can't believe someone's never been punched in the face. Like, if anything, the guy next to you, I can't believe he been punched in the face. But hey, people pleaser, innit? People pleaser. Big up American Redact. Big up American Redact. Big up American Redact. And big up Stevewilldoit. We love Stevewilldoit out here. Stevewilldoit somehow managed to make Brendan Schwabi apologize profusely, right? Backpedal all his way back from all the stuff that he was saying about him being involved in this gambling cabal shit. So we love Stevewilldoit around here. Stevewilldoit somehow put the fear of God in Brendan. I don't know how he did it. I don't know who Stevewilldoit is connected to. I don't know who called Brendan, but Brendan acting all scared and prideful was fucking brilliant to see, bro. He was so apologetic. So as much as Stevewilldoit is a little bit of a Wally himself, I'm a ride for Steve. I'm a ride for my guy Steve.